Okay, let's look at question number 24. Okay, can you see that it says let n be the least positive integer greater than 1000. Therefore, in this case, n, take note, must be greater than 1000. Right? And also, can you see that in American, they use GCD. GCD in this case is greatest common divisor. Greatest common divisor. Therefore, I think when you write down this term, you will probably understand that it is similar to our highest common factor. It's the same idea, highest common factor. That means in our Singapore context, we call it highest common factor. Highest common factor. That means in this case, HCF. Right? Therefore, your GCD is actually equivalent to our HCF. Right? Okay. In this case, can you see that the greatest common divisor of 63 and n plus 120 is actually equal to 21. Is actually equal to 21. Therefore, obviously, in this case, I can say that 21 is a divisor of n plus 120. Right? N plus 120. Therefore, in this case, can you see that if I choose my n to be equal to 6, 126 divided by 21, I think you will get the answer to be 6. That means in this case, 126 is divisible by 21. Divisible by 21. Therefore, basically, you can say that n is actually a number when divided by 21 should give you a remainder of 6. Therefore, we say that n is congruent to 6 modulo 21. That means this is the remainder. Do you agree? Right? And at the same time, please take note that it is your n is not divisible. That means your 63. Please take note that your 63 is not a divisor of n plus 22, right? Because if your 63 is a divisor of this, then the highest common factor will be 63, right? Therefore, in this case, this is not. That means not a divisor, or not a divisor. Therefore, can you see that if you take your n to be 6, can you see that then we have a problem? When your n is equal to 6, then you have 126, right? 126, but 126 is actually divisible by 3, which is actually 2. Therefore, your n cannot be 6. Therefore, in this case, your n must be a bigger divisor. Cannot say 6, cannot be 6. Therefore, the next biggest is actually 27, right? That means I can say that n congruent to 27 modulo 21. Understand? Modulo 21. Okay, then in this case, can you see that if you look at it this way, 27 plus 120, that will be 147. 147 is not divisible by 6, obviously. Right? Therefore, this is okay. Therefore, you may push a little bit more, or you can even push a little bit more, right? Okay, maybe you can also push it to 48. That means in this case, you can also push it to 48. 48 modulo 21. Because you know why? Why 48? Because 48 is equal to 42 plus 6. Therefore, is 2 times 21 plus 6. Therefore, in this case, can you see that it is still 6 modulo 21? Right? Yeah, this is what I gather so far. Right? Okay, then let's look at the second condition. Let me change color. Second condition is that the GCD, the greatest common factor of n plus 63 and 120 is 60. Therefore, in this case, can you see that obviously your 60, can you see that your 60 must be a divisor of n plus 63, right? And obviously, also your 120 cannot be a divisor of n plus 63, right? Because if 120 is a divisor of this n plus 63, the highest common factor will be 120. All right. Okay. Having said that, can you see that 60 is a divisor of this? Therefore, can you see that how do you make it a divisor? That means your n, you can see that your n is congruent to 57 modulo 60. I mean very obvious, because if 57 plus 63 is actually 120 or 120. Therefore, you divide by 6, divide by 60, divide by 60, then you get 2. Yeah. Therefore, your n will start from 57. Or you can say that it is actually 57 plus 60. That will be 117 modulo 60 or modulo 60. It can also be 117. It can also be 117, right? Therefore, now I think can you see that? Let's look at these two number. Let's look at 60. Let's look at 60. Let's look at 60. Okay, but the thing is, okay, can you see that this 57, right? 57. Let's look at this part here. Let's look at this part here. N plus 120 is not a divisor of n plus 63, right? Therefore, can you see that? This 117, I can also view it as n congruent to 117 modulo 120. 120. Yeah. Therefore, in this case, can you see that? Can you look at this number and the previous number? Can you see that the previous number? Okay. Therefore, now I want you to consider. Let's say one more round. I can consider one more round. If I look at 120, I can consider it as n module congruent to 237. You add another 120, right? There's nothing wrong to say that 237. 237. Right? Okay. Then can you see that we need to find a n that can give you 6 modulo 21, that can also give you 237 modulo 120 or 120. Therefore, 120 and 6. Can you see that? 120 and 6. Therefore, this part here, this is 21. This is 21. 21. Okay, 21. And can I say that it happens that your 237 this number 237 is also congruent to 6 modulo 21 or 6 modulo 21. Right? Therefore, this part here, if you go and divide, it is also modulo 21 or modulo 21. Okay, then now can you see that? Let's look at the LCM. Let's look at the LCM of 21 and 120. Basically, now I'm looking at modulo of 120 and modulo of 21, right? Therefore, look at 21 and 120. Therefore, we are looking at LCM. This notation is LCM. LCM. Therefore, I think 21, you know that, okay, the LCM is basically what? It's basically 3 times 5 times 7. I think in this case, your 120 will contribute 2 to the power of 3. Therefore, actually, the LCM is 840. The LCM is 840. Right? Okay. Okay, therefore, in this case, can you see that we are basically looking at 840 or 840. We are looking at 840, and I can say that n is congruent to 237 modulo 840 or 840. Right? And when I write like this, it means that n is equal to 840 plus what? 840. So 840k. 840k. Because that means it's a multiple of 840 plus 237. Take note, guys, I think in this case, they say least positive integer. Therefore, we are quite close already. We are quite close because this is 840. This is 840. Therefore, I think, can you see that if I put my, that means your k is basically greater than or equal to 1, right? Because of the fact that n must be greater than 1000. Therefore, if I take my k to be 1, I think, can you see that what you get, n will be just 1077 or 1077. But 1007 1077 actually give you, that means 1077, you go and divide, you go and divide, it actually give you 6 modulo 63, 63. Right? That mean, but the thing is, but it doesn't give you modulo 27, 27 or 48 modulo 63. Therefore, in this case, we will not take this answer. We will not take this answer. Because we cannot, n cannot be 6 modulo 21. We should be looking at n modulo 27 of 24. Modulo 21. Therefore, this is not possible, right? Then we go on to say 2. When n is equal to 2, then you will actually get this number, n is 1917. 1917, right? And 1917, you can see that 1917 congruence to 27 modulo 63. Therefore, you are right. We are done already. We are done. Therefore, the number n is actually 1917. And the question, they make a twist. What is the sum of the digit? The sum of the digit, in this case is actually 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 7. Plus 7. And then this will be 28. Right? No, this will be 18, sorry. This will be 18. And then the answer is C. The answer is C. Right? C is number 18. Yeah, okay. Therefore, with that, I stop here.